Good day, this is Teacher Tess. Please be with me for several minutes as we read a story and learn some idioms and expressions. This is Unit 10, and the title of our story today is The Ringing Dog. In this picture, you can see a cute little dog. Now let's read the story and find out why this dog is ringing. Our story today happened in London, England. I will read this first in a slow-paced mode. Then you can join me in reading the story again in a fast-paced mode. Let's start. It's Christmas time in London. Rachel Murphy, 27, buys a Christmas gift for her roommate. It's a small cellular phone. She wraps it and puts it under the Christmas tree in their apartment. A little bit later, Rachel notices a pile of torn paper under the tree. The phone is gone. What's going on? She wonders. She suspects Charlie, her roommate's dog, who is sleeping like a log near the tree. She looks high and low for the phone, but it's nowhere. She can't figure it out. The phone has vanished into thin air. Rachel gets the phone number from the telephone company and dials the number. She hears ringing in Charlie's stomach. What in the world? She thinks. She's confused, but all at once she gets the picture. Charlie swallowed the phone. She rushes the dog to the vet. Don't worry, the vet says. Just let nature take its course. Sure enough, 24 hours later, the phone passes through Charlie's systems. It seems to be in perfect working order. Now, please join me in reading the story again in a fast-paced mode. Let's start. It's Christmas time in London. Rachel Murphy, 27, buys a Christmas gift for her roommates. It's a small cellular phone. She wraps it and puts it under the Christmas tree in their apartment. A little bit later, Rachel notices a pile of torn paper under the tree. The phone is gone. What's going on? She wonders. She suspects Charlie, her roommate's dog, who is sleeping like a log near the tree. She looks high and low for the phone, but it's nowhere. She can't figure it out. The phone has vanished into thin air. Rachel gets a phone number from the telephone company and dials the number. She hears ringing in Charlie's stomach. What in the world? She thinks. She's confused, but all at once she gets a picture. Charlie swallowed the phone. She rushes the dog to the vet. Don't worry, the vet says. Just let nature take its course. Sure enough, after 24 hours, the phone passes through Charlie's system. It seems to be in a perfect working order. Well, I hope that you'll like this story. Now, it's time for us to learn some idioms and expressions that we encountered here. The first idiom is a little bit later. When we say a little bit later, it means a short time later. In this sentence, you can see or you can read a little bit later. Let's read. A little bit later, Rachel notices a pile of torn paper under the tree. Another sentence, a short time later, Rachel notices a pile of torn paper under the tree. Next idiom is what's going on. When we say what's going on, it means what's happening. And in this part, you can read this idiom. The phone is gone. What's going on? She wonders. In other sentence, the phone is gone. What's happening? She wonders. Next is sleep like a log. When we say sleep like a log, it means sleep very deeply. And in this part, you can read this idiom. She suspects Charlie, her roommate's dog, who is sleeping like a log near the tree. Another sentence, she suspects Charlie, her roommate's dog, who is sleeping deeply near the tree. Next idiom is look high and low for. When we say look high and low for, it means look everywhere for someone or something. And in this part, you can read this idiom. She looks high and low for the phone, but it's nowhere. Another sentence, she looks everywhere for the phone, but it's nowhere. Next is figure something out. It means solve a problem or understand something. In this part, you can read this idiom. She can't figure it out. Another sentence, she can't solve the problem. Vanish into thin air is our next idiom, and it means disappear quickly and completely. In this part, you can read this idiom. The phone has vanished into thin air. In other sentence, the phone disappeared quickly and completely. What in the world is our next idiom? It means what or how strange. In this part, you can read this one. What in the world, she thinks. In other sentence, how strange, she thinks. All at once is our next idiom, and it means suddenly or unexpectedly. In this part, you can read this expression. She's confused, but all at once, she gets the picture. Oh, there's another idiom here, gets the picture. Well, here, when we say gets the picture, it means understand the situation. Okay, now let's use the meaning, okay? She's confused, but suddenly she understands the situation. And our last idiom is sure enough. When we say sure enough, it means as expected. Okay? So in this part, you can read sure enough, 24 hours later, the phone passes through Charlie's system. Another sentence, as expected, 24 hours later, the phone passes through Charlie's system. Well, students, I really hope that you can use these idioms and expressions, okay? And yes, I hope you can use this in your daily conversation. And please find time to review this story again. Once again, this is Teacher Des, and I'll see you next time as we explore this book together. Bye!